Veteran Aussie coach expects strong Diamonds response against Silver Ferns. Veteran Aussie coach expects strong Diamonds response against Silver Ferns. Julie Fitzgerald coached the Waikato Bay of Plenty Magic from 2014-16. Few netball sides are more dangerous than the wounded Australian Diamonds outfit. Australia don't lose often and their sloppy play during the recent Quad Series, including a 57-47 defeat to the Silver Ferns in the series decider in Invercargill, will have stung. Stringing back-to-back poor performances is almost unheard of from the Diamonds, who will be desperate for redemption in the four-test Constellation Cup Series, starting in Auckland next Thursday. Silver Ferns defender Kelly Jury got the better of the Australian shooters when the sides last played in Invercargill during the Quad Series. Australian Julie Fitzgerald, who coached the Waikato Bay of Plenty Magic from 2014-16 and steered the Sydney-based Giants to the final in the inaugural Super Netball competition this year, expected a fired-up Diamonds side, who wouldn't make the same amount of errors. Even the All Blacks have games they'd rather forget. That's probably one for Australia. Liz Watson could produce the spark Australia need by starting at wing attack, veteran coach Julie Fitzgerald says. I know they are gutted by that result and they'll be putting everything they possibly can into ensuring that doesn't happen again. Diamonds coach Leeson Alexander, who has lost just 10 times against the Silver Ferns from 31 games since taking over in 2011, has wielded the selection axe, dropping experienced midcourter Marty Robinson, as well as starting goal attack Gretel Tippett. Fitzgerald said there needed to be changes after a disappointing Quad Series and tipped Robinson to regain her spot before April's Commonwealth Games. She backed Melbourne vixen Liz Watson to start at wing attack in the Constellation Cup and described her as the form centre court player for the Diamonds at the moment. Silver Ferns goalkeeper Kelly Jury was instrumental in the Quad Series victory over Australia, restricting star shooter and captain Caitlin Bassett to 22-24, which forced her to the bench in the third quarter. Fitzgerald knows Jury well, handing her a contract with the Magic in 2014 when she was still a Year 13 student at New Plymouth Girls High. She was delighted by her development over the past year, watching her in Botswana in July when she starred as the New Zealand under-21 side captured the World Youth title, beating Australia in the final. She's worked so terribly hard to get where she is. To see her come out and have that sort of game against the Diamonds, last time, I couldn't help but be thrilled for her and for Magic teammate, Sam Sinclair. Fitzgerald said there was no question training and playing alongside former Silver Ferns captain Casey Kapua at the Magic had helped fast-track Jury's progress. On court, her mobility and speed over the first few steps has improved remarkably. Beating Australia in a one-off game is nice, but we'll have a much clearer idea how good the Silver Ferns really are after the Constellation Cup. Fitzgerald said New Zealand were well placed 6 months out of the Commonwealth Games, despite suffering 2 recent losses to England. I think they've got greater depth than they've had in the past couple of years. They've got options in the shooting circle and they've got options in their midcourt. Their defense is still sorting itself out a little bit as to what their best options are. Australia will no doubt target the Silver Ferns midcourt, where Gina Crampton and Shannon Francois haven't quite replicated their Southern Steel form in the black dress during the Quad Series and Tandy Jameson Trophy. Fitzgerald said the Silver Ferns caught Australia off guard in Invercargill by starting usual goal shoot Williams at goal attack. She believed Ms was a perfect fit in the position and said the Diamonds defenders would have to be smarter with how they disrupted her play. I think that's quite a great alternative for them because of the amount of ball Ms picks up in defense. She moves well and complements Maria Tuteia well there.